Pythagorean theorem you have learned a long time ago. At the end of class, I'm actually going to play a video. But what is Pythagorean theorem? A squared plus b squared equals c squared. What does it mean?
One side squared.
It's a right triangle. One side plus the times the other side. Sorry, plus the other side squared equals the hypotenuse.
Why do we square it? So, it is a good point. If you look up, please, at my board, you will see this picture right here. Have you ever seen this picture before? No. Okay. When you square this side, do you agree a square has all the same sides?
Yeah.
And if you were to find the area of a square, you would do base times height or side squared. So what this is saying is if you take one side, square it, you find the area of a square that's attached to it. And then you take another side and square it, you find the area that's attached to that square. If I were to add these two areas together, guess what they would equal? The area of the square that the hypotenuse creates. That is where Pythagorean theorem comes from. So Pythagoras, he was around like 800 BC or something. He's probably playing in the sand, playing with rocks, and noticed these patterns is what happened. And he noticed when he took the area of this, and he took this many rocks here and this many rocks here, he could take all those rocks and it created the area of the hypotenuse square. So, I don't know what he had. I'm just making up. Now, some things about Pythagorean theorem you need to know. It must be a right triangle. It has to be a right triangle. If there is not a 90-degree angle, a right angle, you cannot do Pythagorean theorem. Now, we have A, B's, and C's. Where do they go? Does it matter?
Yes.
One of them matters. The C, the hypotenuse. That must be across from your 90. The other ones, which we call the legs, they don't matter. I don't care which one you label A and which one you label B. You might label your A different than I label my B. That's fine. What matters is that we have the same C. Now, I am going to say C squared equals A squared plus B squared. You'll see why at the end of class, but that is how I am going to write it every time. If you write it like here above, you're not wrong. But again, when we write it like this, I'm setting you up to help you later on. So I would write it like this if I were you. Okay? So let's do some example problems. What do I have in this first example here? So I always want you to label your C first. And then again, A and B don't matter. I am going to do A and B like that, but if you switched it, cool. Doesn't matter. I'm going to write the formula. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. And I am going to plug in. X squared equals 16 squared. By the way, if you do not have a baby calculator, you need to go get one. You are not getting Desmos this unit, so you are going to have to do everything with a baby calculator. What is 16 squared? 16 times 16. 256. What is 22 squared? 4 what?
480.
Okay. And when I add those together, what do I get?
2 to 740, I think. 2 to 7.
740. All right. And then, how do I get x by itself?
Square.
Square root it. Not divide it, square root it.
It's like 27.2.
Okay. It might be like 27.2, but you cannot give me a decimal.
Give her the decimal round.
Oh, do we do the...
Can't round. I want an exact answer, which means I want you to give me a simplified radical, a fraction, or a whole number. So, in this case, are we going to have a fraction?
Yes.
No. Did you see what the square root was? Was it a whole number? Always check to see. Is it a whole number? No. So I'm going to have to see which perfect square does this divide by. So, get your baby calculators out. What was the biggest perfect square we dealt with? 144. Does it divide by 144? No. What else? 121. We're going backwards, all the perfect squares. Nope. 100. So this is 12 squared, 11 squared, 10 squared. I'm just going 9 squared, 8 squared, 7 squared, 6 squared. I know it's not going to be divided by 5 squared, but let's just try it. 4 squared is 16. Nope. 3 squared is 9. Nope. 2 squared is... Oh, finally. So, this can be broken down as the square root of 4 times the square root of 185. What does that make this answer? 2 root 185. And that's the answer. When I divided it, I had 185 right here. So 4 times 185 is 740. The square root of 4 is 2. And 185, we're done. Any other questions? Don't throw things. Alright, next one. Same thing. What do I do first? C. What's my C? 32. And then it doesn't matter which one's A or which one's B. Write the Pythagorean theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. And plug in. Am I going too fast? And if everybody else is saying no, but you think yes, say yes. Can somebody tell me 32 squared?
1024.
And this one's a little bit different. Because I'm given C, what am I going to have to do this time? I'm going to subtract because I got to get X by itself here. Over there, X was already by itself. I just kept going. Here, I have to get X by itself. If I'm writing it down, you should too. And I believe that gives me 999. Well, can you guess what 999 divides by?
100. Then divide by 9.
Y'all need so much help. Who said 100?
I don't know, miss. 111 is the
What's 999 divided by 9?
Oh.
That makes sense? And what is the square root of 9? So what is my answer here?
3 root 1.
I don't know.
I didn't mean that rude. I apologize for saying y'all need help.
I don't know, miss. I report you to HR.
Please report me to HR. Maybe I need a break. Just kidding. I'm recording. I need to be quiet. Okay. Do I have any questions about subtracting, about finding the radical, anything like that?
No.
Does everybody see how I divided by 9 though? For real?
Yeah.
Please don't divide by 100. Okay. Next, this box that is boxed. If you have a highlighter, I would highlight the whole thing. This is a very beautiful, special box called the Pythagorean triples. The Pythagorean triples are a set of non-zero whole numbers that satisfy the Pythagorean theorem. These are numbers that we happen to see pop up a lot. If you memorize these, your life will be easier. Do you have to memorize them? No, you can survive without it. But you're going to see this page coming up. It makes life so much easier if you have these memorized. So what this means is 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. 8 squared plus 15 squared is 17 squared. 5 squared plus 12 squared is 13 squared. And then 7 squared plus 24 squared is 25 squared. All of these are true because of the Pythagorean theorem. Now, I really need you to memorize the first one. It's 3, 4, 5. If you have a triangle that has 3 and 4, the hypotenuse will be 5. If you have a triangle that has one leg is 3 and the hypotenuse is 5, the other side is 4. It's going to come up a ton, especially if you decide to take pre-cal with me in 2 years or 3 years. You're going to see it a bunch. Now, something I want you to know. Any multiple of these is also true. So, if I multiply all of these by 2, what do I get? 6, 8, 10 is also a right triangle because 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. Right, Aiden? What if I multiply them all by 3? 9, 12, 15 also works. What if I multiply them all by 10? It works. Okay? So any multiple of any of these works out. We good? Okay. Do you have to memorize them? No. You're just going to make your life easier if you do. Okay? Open up your notes. Number 2. One of the hardest parts about doing Pythagorean Theorem, in my personal opinion, is drawing the right picture when you get to word problems. Tomorrow we're going to spend a lot of time doing word problems as well. But, example. Mac ran a 17-foot string of lights from the base of his house to the top of a 15-foot pole. How far was the base of the pole from the house? How do I draw this picture?
So basically, do the little 17 at the base, 17 that, and then 15 up.
Okay, so that's wrong, which is why you need a picture. Okay, I'm going to draw this. And I'm going to draw it like, you don't have to draw it like this, but this is how I'm going to draw it. Mac ran a 17-foot string of lights from the base of his house to the top of a pole. So I'm going to draw Mac's house.
Oh my gosh, we're actually drawing.
I'm actually drawing a house. And he ran the string from the base of the house to the top of the pole. Would you have drawn the 17-foot string of lights like that if you had not drawn the house? Good. But I think a lot of you saw base and y'all wanted to do it on the bottom, right? So just be careful. How tall is this pole?
Pretty tall.
15 feet. How far was the base of the pole
Wait, then that means
to the house?
That means it's 8, because 17, 15 is 8.
What are you talking about, 17, 15, 8?
The thing.
It's on the front. So if you have one of these memorized, don't you know the answer just by looking at this? Doesn't that make life easier? Now, if you don't have them memorized, what do you got to do? You have to do Pythagorean Theorem. So you can still get it right, it's just going to take extra work. By the way, you cannot do Pythagorean Theorem unless what?
It's a right triangle.
You must draw the right angle. If you don't draw the right angle, I'm going to count points off because then you can't do Pythagorean Theorem. Alright, I'm still going to do it. I know y'all know it's 8 because you looked at the front now and you know this is a Pythagorean triple, but I'm still going to prove it to you. So, this is my C. It does not matter which one's A and B. And I'm going to write the formula.
Is that an 8 or 2?
Say it again.
Is that an 8 or 2?
That's a...
Oh, it's 2.
I don't know. Right there? That's a 2. That's a 2. I was like, I don't see an 8 anywhere on my paper yet. Can somebody tell me 17 squared? Thank you. Hey, don't be knocking these nerds. Yes. Yes, I want you to. No.
Yay.
Not right now. But I want you to get used to it to start off with. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what do?
The usual.
What is 289 minus 225? 73? 64. I was like, 73 is not right. 73 is an answer to another question.
Oh. Thank you, man.
Thanks for the answer.
I wrote 63, 64. Alright, and how do I get x by itself? Square root it. And what is the square root of 64?
8.
So the answer is not just 8.
Plus or minus 8.
Okay. Here, so I'm glad you said that. It is not plus or minus 8, although that's true. When we square root, we do plus or minus, you're right. Can the distance from here to here be negative 8? Feet. So it's 8. It has to be positive. When we're doing Pythagorean theorem, we are dealing with a distance. A distance is always positive. So although square rooting does give me plus or minus, it's not going to actually in that case. And feet is right. If you forget feet, I'll count points off. So where are the little annoying points that you could get off in this problem from Miss Olivares? The right angle and feet are the little things. Not showing work. Again, this is a Pythagorean triple. If you were to just write 8 feet, I would be okay with it. All right. Number 3. A little bit more complicated. How do I find the perimeter of this isosceles triangle?
First you have to do the thing and the thing and to find C.
I'm going to have to find my C value first. Does it matter which one's A and which one's B? No, I'm going to make that A and that B. So we're using just this left side of the triangle for right now. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm going to leave that C squared. That's going to be 2 square root of 6 squared plus 7 squared. Be careful with the 2 square root of 6. You need to put that in parentheses. If you don't have it in parentheses, put it in parentheses. What is 2 square root of 6 squared?
So you get rid of the squared. 24 times 6 times 4. What?
Remember, you need to distribute the squared. So what is 2 squared? 4. What is the square root of 6 squared? So 4 times 6 is, and 7 squared is 49. What is 24 plus 49? Which is why I think somebody shouted 73 earlier. Square root both sides. And so what is my C here? It doesn't simplify.
Can you give us a question?
Well, I'm going to show you what to do if it doesn't simplify. If this is the square root of 73, what else do I know? The other one is also square root of 73 because it says it's an isosceles triangle. And what's this right here?
7.
7. So how do I find, and the whole thing is 14, correct. How do I find the perimeter? Add all 3 sides together. And unfortunately, with radicals, you cannot add them. So you're not going to add 73 plus 73. Look up. 73 plus 73, the square root of 73 plus the square root of 73, is 2 square roots of 73. You kind of treat it like an x. X plus x is 2x. Square root of 73 plus square root of 73 is 2 square roots of 73. And I'm just going to leave plus 14, and that's my final answer, inches. You can't add in the 14 because it's not a like term.
This is very ugly.
It is very ugly, I agree.
Hey, let's not call things ugly. Yeah.
Don't be discriminating numbers.
Okay, it's disgusting. Is that better?
Wow.
Wonderful. That's worse.
Wow, bro.
It is super ugly number. It is an acceptable number. This is an exact number. Now, what if this problem said you could round to the nearest tenth? If it told you to round, then you could put it in the calculator and figure out the decimal. But unless it tells you that, you need to give me an exact answer. All right.
How did you get the 2?
I'm sorry, how did I get what?
The 2.
Because think of this, if this was x and x, what is x plus x? 2x. So the square root of 73 plus the square root of 73, there are 2 of them. Yeah. All right, I want you to read this SAT question.
Huh?
We're not there yet.
For real?
Read this SAT question. Do y'all know sign language? A, B, C, D.
Wait, do we?
Show me an A,
Hey.
a B,
B,
a C,
C.
or a D. D is, yep, point your finger up. Okay, read the question and tell me if you think the answer is A, B, C, or D.
Wait.
Good question.
Wait, miss.
A is like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
B is like
I
this.
trust in Cooper.
C is like this. D is like this. Show me a letter. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D.
Miss, did I?
Show me, show me, show me.
Did we pass the SAT?
Also be that.
This I don't know how it's said this topic is written.
You probably should have.
I only see one answer correct.
Oh, is it this one?
Is it this one?
This one.
Is it this
It
one?
is that one, Anthony.
No.
Okay,
So I had to
That was amazing.
pause. Do you agree that 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triple?
Yes. That's just my thing.
Do you also agree that they are multiplying by 3 different numbers?
Oh.
And if they're multiplying by 3 different numbers, are they aligned and are they proportional? A was there to trick you.
I got tricked.
Why is it C?
You should have trusted me. Because, like, look at him.
Because it's all multiplying by 2.
What did we say up front right here?
Dead.
Anything you multiply by, it still works, right? But you have to multiply by the same number. So, that is why C is the answer, because all of them are multiplying by 3. So it's still proportional. It would still be a right triangle. Okay? So C is the answer. That was just an SAT
I
question.
think the SAT people got it right.
Did we all fail the SAT?
Okay. Last thing I got to teach you, I'm going to kind of do this quick. Converse. What does converse mean in this class? Switch. So, at the beginning of class, I said, if it's a right triangle, then you can do Pythagorean Theorem. Now I'm saying, if it's C squared equals A squared plus B squared, then the triangle is right. So, what if it's not?
Then you got to use the greater.
So, a right triangle, write this down please, is C squared equals A squared plus B squared.
Let me guess, one is less than, one is equal.
An acute triangle is which one?
Plus.
Less than.
No, it gives you a small, yeah.
An acute would be less. This is actually why I turned the Pythagorean Theorem around, is because I wanted acute to be less. But C squared has to go first. An obtuse triangle would be C squared is greater than. Do any of y'all still get confused with your less than and greater than signs? If you do, the less than sign, turn it, makes a capital L. Okay? The less than sign makes a capital L if you get confused. Okay? Yeah, but in elementary school, they were like the bigger number. Well, there are no numbers. How does that help you now? So, right, but you don't have numbers. How does the alligator eating anything help you?
Bigger.
So, I want you to think of less than, it makes the L.
And you don't do less than or equal
Okay.
to because the right triangle.
A right triangle is equal to. So, let's look at this one right here. Is this a right triangle?
Oh.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Hold up. Yes. Wait.
It looks
yes,
like
it is. It is a right
Yes,
triangle.
yes, yes,
No, it is a right triangle. There's no square, miss.
It is. It is.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's my question. Can I add a square
Yes,
here?
you can have 15 and 8.
Why?
Oh my gosh, 15 and 8.
Extra play.
These are a Pythagorean triple. Look at the front of your paper. We've already done 8, 15, 17. So,
I got 4.
shh, y'all, hold on.
It's all these rising my points off.
You can add a right triangle in here across from the 17. Why does it have to be across from the 17?
17 is the biggest number.
That's my C. That's my hypotenuse. That's my biggest number. Okay? If you weren't sure, shh, y'all, quit talking.
Okay.
If you weren't sure, do Pythagorean Theorem and see if this works. Is 17 squared equal to 15 squared plus 8 squared?
Yes. No.
Is 289 equal to 225 plus 64? Is it? Do y'all know what these 3 letters, these 3 dots mean?
Triangle.
It means therefore. In math, that means therefore. So therefore, it is a right triangle. And that's how you do this. Okay? So that means therefore. 3 dots in a triangle mean therefore. Mathematicians, we don't like writing out words, so they created that. Okay. All right, let's do these examples together and then we're done. A.
We got
right.
this, bro. Come on.
It's right triangle.
Why?
Because 12, 13, and 5 is on the front page.
It's one of the triples on the front page. If you didn't memorize that though, what would you do?
Solve it out.
What's my C here?
13.
Oh. What's the C here? The biggest number is your C, 13. So is 13 squared equal to 12 squared plus 5 squared? Is 169 equal to 144 plus 25? Yeah. Therefore, this is a right triangle. And again, do you need to show all that work if you have the Pythagorean triple memorized? No, you could just write no. Pythagorean triple, move on. All right. A question like B is a little confusing because which one is the biggest number?
The last one. The last one.
Okay.
Last one missed.
Here's how you can know. Unsimplify it. Y'all look up and quit talking. Unsimplify it. 2 as a radical is what? Square root of 4 times the square root of 5 is, this is root 20. Do y'all agree this is bigger than 10? Yeah. What about 3 as a radical? Square root of 9 times 3 is, which one is the biggest? That one. Yeah. So now, is 20 square root of 27 squared equal to square root of 20 squared plus square root of 10 squared?
Wait, then you just get rid of all.
Yeah, you just cancel. How does 27 compare to 20 plus 10? 27 is less than. So if it's less than, therefore, what is it? It's acute. I want you to do the next 2 on your own. Go. Good. Yeah, it is. It's not too bad.
Stop it, Logan.
Find the biggest. I don't want to hear you talk first class. Find the biggest number. Do the Pythagorean theorem and see, is it equal, is it less, or is it greater?
Oh, this is so easy.
It's already 10:10.
Copycat.
It's hard in the beginning, but once you open it up, it's easy. Life's like a can of beans.
Next part is what?
On the outside and on the inside, it's just
I don't ever do it the first one.
that was stupid now.
Y'all should do your homework so you don't have to worry about it. Y'all should do your homework so you don't have to worry about it. What is 16 plus 49?
65.
How does that compare to 8 squared?
What? No, it's cute. It's a little cute. Oh,
It's a little cute.
I'm so stupid, I switched them up.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
I'm so dumb.
Say it again? No. All right. Before I let you go, yes, ma'am. Which one's what? The biggest number is always going to go be your C. Just look at it. 64 is what compared to 65? So choose the biggest number. What's my biggest number here? 8. So choose 8 to go first, and then the 2 smaller numbers are on the other side. You always I didn't put anything there at all. Or like up here, I put the equal sign, but then I changed it to the less than. Is that what you mean? Like, how did I choose? Yeah. So like right here, hey, I'm trying to teach and y'all are talking, you shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to tell you. It's January. I left that blank right there until I figured out what it was. If you wanted to put an equal sign and then change it, that's fine. I just don't have an eraser for the marker, so I didn't do that. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. You have 3 things you need to do. Number 1, you need to glue this into your notebook on page 46. Number 2, you need to go into Schoology. I haven't put it there yet. I'm about to right now. But you need to go into Schoology. You have a homework assignment due tomorrow when you walk into class. Hold on. Number 3. The Schoology assignment requires that you show work in order to get full credits. So you need to get a piece of paper and you need to make sure your work is organized. Question number 1, put it in a box. Question number 2, the work, box it. Somebody last period folded their paper so that they ended up getting so many boxes so that they, you know what I mean? I need organization. Okay?
How many questions are there?
So, although there are 9 questions in Schoology, each question has so many parts, so you have to go through it. Number 3, I gave you the odd answers.
Oh my
So
gosh.
everybody in here should make at least a 50. However, you still need to show me work for those odd answers. I still need to see the work for him. All right? You have 8 minutes left in class. You need to get started. Let's go.
Miss, do you want
Yes.
this?